Sammy Sosa was basically one of the most recognizable players or former players in Major League Baseball. I remember back in the 90s watching Sammy Sosa basically kick ass, and preferably it happens to be with a baseball team that I did like, and that's the Chicago Cubs, as you see here. Like I said, I remember back during then, like, I seen guys that wanted to be like him, and mostly every woman who basically goes so far, not only throwing themselves at him, but also taking off their panties and throwing it at him. That's how serious it was. But I also knew for a fact that, that Sammy Sosa, he happens to be Dominican, though. But, we in the black community, we embrace him anyway, because, Dominican, that's black, too. But what I'm about to talk about is something that is relevant and is very real, and it often goes unnoticed, and nobody in our community doesn't like to talk about, and I'm talking about extreme self-hate. Because as y'all know lately, this was Sammy Sosa back in his days during with the Chicago Cubs. Now, case in point, this is Sammy Sosa now. Now, I seen this last night that somebody sent it, one of my subs had sent it to me, and I saved it. I had saved it. So he went, and I found it kind of funny though too when it came down to this. This was just ridiculous. It was crazy. It had me rolling. How he goes from Sammy Sosa to Count Chocula to Frankenberry, which, by the way, those are two cereals I grew up eating on. Yeah, it looks exactly like Frankenberry. Like this, and then Count Chocula. Despite all of this, yes, he's going to be in the Hall of Fame, no doubt. He's going to be there. He's going to be in the Hall of Fame, but that right there, this right here, unfortunately, is going to be part of his legacy. Because see, the thing is, like here in Miami, in the Attapata, in the neighborhood of Attapata, which is mostly predominantly Dominican and Nicaraguan, as well as Guatemalan and stuff like that. Because like here in Miami, we've got a very multicultural atmosphere here. The whole world basically comes here to Miami, so anybody knows that. And the thing is, and I got a few of my best friends I grew up with, and I know that happen to be Dominican. Even they said, you got a lot of Dominicans. One of my closest associates, and he's one of my main subs, my main man, the F-man himself. Even he said that, there's a lot of Dominicans that, they want to pass for being white, and they carry a lot of self-hate issues psychologically, which was indoctrinated. But that's basically speaking for a lot of black people as well, because Sammy Sosa is doing the same thing that what Stacey Dash is doing, or should I say Stacey Trash? I'm sorry, because around in the 90s during that time too, a lot of the brothers and stuff was falling all over for Stacey Dash. And all that, got a thing started through BET, Clueless, and all that alongside Alicia Silverstone. And, I was one of those guys too. I say, shit, man, I would love to have to go tap that. But then, We all seen the results of how she was appearing on Fox News, or should I say false news, buck dancing and cooning, being a typical niggers, and thinking, and then next thing you know, she started to change. I said, wait a minute, because like even I said, like, keep in mind, Stacey Dash, Sammy Sosa, neither one of them doesn't have vitiligo like Michael Jackson did, the King. May he rise in power. None of that stuff. They've been using a lot of that skin bleaching cream and stuff. They've been doing a lot of that. And that's what Stacey Dash been doing. That's when I first heard about it, when she was using it, which she uses it now. And see, apparently, like Taurine Rain was saying, I was watching his video or just a few minutes ago, and the chemical agents that's inside these creams and all that, what they can damage that it can do to your brain cells, particularly on your cerebrum and your cerebellum, is like, it's crazy. And this is what it promotes. I mean, for God's sakes, the middle part of this picture right here, man. So Sammy Sosa looks like a damn one of those vampires from the Blade movies. That's scary, very scary. Let me see if I can find another one. Because like, now this is him right over there, how he looking currently now. I do believe he's probably doing a back to school drive or something like that. This was over in the Dominican Republic. I mean, like, I don't, the picture right here, I mean, it's mixed for me, because I'm kind of happy the fact of the matter that, he doesn't exclude the children that's around him, that most of whom happen to be all the different complexions. You got sort of like butter pecan princess here and dark skinned princess here, right there, so on and so forth. Even the elder that's right there. But this the Sammy Sosa I always will remember. I mean, but this, hell no. I can't roll with that. I mean, I don't know. Like I say, this is all a root of the cause of white supremacy. You feel me? And this is what it does to most of our people psychologically. They hate themselves that much, they will go through these lengths to do that. I mean, you see this right here, man, it make you don't even want to go to Baskin Robbins anymore. You go from chocolate to butterscotch to Neapolitan. Neapolitan ice cream altogether. I'm like, like I say, go from go from Sammy Sosa to Count Chocula to Frankenberry. I mean, he looking like ghost white here. Now on here, he looks pink. But, I was just doing research like that and reading the reason why. He said he's a lot more happier. I don't know how happier can anybody be, because like, look, there's no way in hell I'm not gonna go ahead and change the complexion of my pigmentation just to go ahead to fit into a society, a so-called dominant society, into a system that's basically built to go ahead to try to destroy us as a people. and basically hate us as a people. Because, like, I thought among the so-called dominant society that this was in. But I tell you the truth, I think Sammy Sosa doing that for attention. I really do. I really think he's doing that for attention. He just got, like I say, he's got some personal self-hatred going on there. And on top of that, it's just not just with Sammy Sosa. Over there, like a few years ago, like in South Africa, that you had South Africans over there bleaching their skin. Trying to want to be accepted as being Caucasoids or whatever like that. And it's just not there. A little more closer, off about 100 miles off the coast of Florida in the Caribbean, in Jamaica. I don't know, it's not Kingston. I doubt that very seriously. It's not Kingston. But in Jamaica, you even got some of them over there bleaching their skin. Using them same skin bleaching creams that you would find, and I didn't even know this though. I may have to do a little reconnaissance this week on that though, and take some pictures and post it up on my Instagram. That they, because according to Torin Rain, they say they sell this stuff like in Walmart or in Target. Shoot, I'll guarantee you they probably sell the shit up in Walgreens too, and any of these beauty supply stores and stuff. It's crazy. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. I ain't really got too much to even say on this and stuff, but man, this is a hot mess. But the one thing I can say, at least his nose is still the same. I know Michael Jackson changed his. But the thing about with that, who knows? I see this picture here of him, Sammy Sosa now. At least, like, to me, he doesn't forget where he came from. And that's how I felt about with Michael Jackson. With Michael Jackson, Michael Jackson's story is different. See, he had vitiligo, a rare skin disease that basically went from dark to light. But Michael still embraced his heritage and stuff like that. I'm not saying Sammy Sosa don't, but he got something going on up there psychologically, and it's definitely self-hate, man. It's definitely self-hate. If he just doing that stuff just to go ahead and, because some brothers do stuff like that, and it's just like what Dr. Umar Johnson was saying. Like some brothers who they'll go ahead and bypass this is just to go ahead and be with somebody being a quote unquote fair skin, long blonde hair, all this stuff like that, because they want to be white. Which is one of the reasons why you hear some of these misguided brothers get out here saying, "Oh, only date white women." Da 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 da. They're truly like in a sunken place. They truly are. I mean, it's sad though. It's very sad. It's very sad when with dark skin, I hate to say dark skin, where black is like more marketable, because just like I forgot the chick's name too, that told Lupita Nyong'o, talking about saying, "Oh, she's not pretty enough because she's too dark." But I'm lucky that sister didn't go ahead and she didn't fall for that. As you see, Lupita Nyong'o is go ahead and start move on, because like she's starring in the new Black Panther movie that's coming out next year. Where this bitch at? But I don't know what to say anymore on top of this, man. I mean, this was the Sammy Sosa here that I always will remember. I always will remember. But this here, just crazy. This is crazy, real crazy. But yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and do this little short video on it. I was supposed to do it like last night. I said, let me get up and go ahead and handle this. But it's just, wow. I just think he's doing that for attention. You know. Because, and see, unfortunately, some of our people will go ahead and take that same indoctrination and thinking that will open more doors for them and give them better opportunities and all that other stuff. But they're going to find out in the long run that they played themselves. Ask Stacey Trash about that. But anyway, let me know what y'all think about it. Leave comments down in the section. Hit the subscribe button and make sure y'all hit the bell so y'all get notifications when I upload videos. Peace and love, man.